Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing another My Little Pony horror AU. Now before we actually jump into this AU, I do want to ask that you guys check out the previous video uploaded. We finally got the new album uploaded to the channel. Not the new album that's going to release on June 6th, but the prior album I never uploaded to the channel. So definitely check it out, it'll be linked in the description below. But this is called The Discovery, or no, it's not, it's just like the names of these things. It's called, I think, Corroding Crystallitis. I believe that's what it says up here, Corroding Crystallitis. Yeah, that's obviously what it says. And I've never seen this one, but I had it in my favorites for a bit, so from what I'm seeing, they appear to be videos. There's like videos and slides when it comes to this. So it goes video slide, video slide, video slide, video slide. It's just like it goes on and off and on and off and on and off. So there's probably going to be a bunch of things in here. So let's not waste time, but also make sure to check out the description down below to check out my other links as well. I would really appreciate it, and I kindly ask you guys if you're willing to help me out with that, but it's completely up to you guys at the end of the day. So let's jump into Corroding Crystallitis and see what we've been working or missing out on. So we got a video here. White noise TV is the audio. I don't want to hear heavy amounts of static in my ears. That's why we have my background music that plays over these AU readings, or AU reactions, whatever you'd prefer to call them. But let's jump into this. This is about 50 seconds in length. The Discovery, episode 1. So we got like DERPY walking along. Shiny. Don't mind if I do. And she takes a piece of a crystal, just rips it off. I didn't know DERPY was that strong. Hi, Pinkie Pie. Hiya, DERPY Doo. What's up? I found a pretty rock. Ooh, show me. It's so shiny. That's a pretty cool gem. Thanks, I'm hungry. Food? Of course. By the way, if you heard Mandy in the background, just ignore that. That happens. She deals with that. Yeah, it's that phlegm buildup. We all deal with that shit. That shit sucks. Yum yum. My tummy feels weird. Maybe it was something in the food. You should go rest, DERPY Doo. So I would say that she just needs rest, but if you're looking at her hooves here, there's like black specks appearing on her hooves over here. So this could be leading to something, which obviously, knowing how AUs work, that's exactly what's going to happen, and this is the starting point. DERPY is starting this whole AU by unknowingly picking up what appears to be a normal gem, but clearly there was something wrong with said gem. The diary, page 1. Pinkie Pie, status is healthy. Sanity is 97%, stress is 0, health is 100, hunger is 87, thirst is 73. Pinkie has a happy expression in her inventory. She has a party hat, a fake mustache, and I do not remember the name of this little object here, but it creates like noise, and it's a pretty common thing on birthdays, or people use around birthdays. Nurse Red Heart, status is healthy, sanity is 99%. Stress is 4, health is 100, hunger is 62, thirst is 88. She has a happy expression. She has a bandage and a needle in her inventory. DERPY Hooves, status, infected, stage 1. Sanity is 98%, stress is 1, health is 93, hunger is 71, thirst is 94. She's feeling sickly. She has a normal expression, and in her inventory she has this, what appears to be a partially corroded crystal, or like a crystal with a substance on it that appears to be black specks. I don't exactly know what those are, but I'm sure it'll explain down the line. Now we have another video here. This one's about 59 seconds in length. It says the episode's name is Apples, so I'm guessing this does have to do with Applejack, so let's play. So we got Nurse Red Heart and DERPY. Hello there, DERPY Hooves, how can I help you? I feel sick. Eat this, and if the sickness continues, come find me again. So she takes the medicine. Thanks. It's not very nice to see Derpy looking so unhappy. And there's Applejack and Apple Bloom. I figured they'd be a part of this episode. What are you guys doing? We were about to go harvest some apples. Ooh, can I come? You look a little tired. Are you sure? Mm-hmm. So now all three of them are harvesting apples. Nice work, you two. Oh, they got it on the apples. So that's how it spread. Derpy and the infection that Derpy has received from that crystal has now spread onto the apples. So whoever eats those apples is going to more likely wind up dead, infected, or severely grotesque. I do not know what the infected look like in this AU yet, but we are going to find out in due time. The diary, page 2. Applejack, status is healthy. Sanity is 100, stress is 0, health is 100, hunger is 76, and thirst is 80. Another great harvest. She has a happy expression, and in her inventory is her classic cowgirl hat and her basket for the apples that she was getting from the trees. Apple Bloom, status is healthy. Sanity is 99, stress is 0, health is 98, hunger is 87, and thirst is 63. Oh boy, those apples sure were yummy. She has irritated eyes and a happy expression. In her inventory is a partially eaten apple with a crystal growing out of it, which obviously foreshadows that Apple Bloom is eventually going to become infected. Derpy Hooves, status infected, stage 2. Sanity is 88, stress is 6, health is 79, hunger is 67, thirst is 72. What's happening to me? She's feeling sickly, confused expression, and she's experiencing hair loss, and she has that same crystal in her inventory. Now we have Sickness, episode 3. Let's take a look. It's 43 seconds in length. So now we got a few sick beings in the back here. Nurse Redheart? Oh, Twilight, it's you. Are you alright? You look tired. Ponies have been in and out of here all day. Coco Pummel has been helping me. I couldn't read that in time. Let me go back. But it's so stressful. Got it. There we go. Any idea what's wrong with every pony? No, their symptoms are odd. Well, keep an eye on it. Will do, Twilight. Okay, I didn't know she had control of the staff at the hospital, but she is the princess. That does make sense. So there's an apple with the crystal in it. And I obviously know she knows something's wrong. Look at that expression at the end here. She's like, well, this is concerning. And you see the apple with the specks on it and a piece of a crystal poking out of it. So clearly Twilight knows something is not going well here. The diary, page 3. We got a lot of people in here. Nurse Redheart, status is healthy. Sanity is 87. Stress is 43. Health is 100. Hunger 69. Thirst is 31. I'll be with you in a moment. She has fringed hair from stress, a stressed expression. In her inventory is a bandage, a syringe, and a pill that is colored blue and yellow, which I seen someone in the comment, those are the colors of Ukraine, which, so that's pretty cool. Anyway. Twilight Sparkles, status healthy. Sanity is 97. Stress is 17. I can never speak in these videos, literally ever for the life of me. Health is 100, hunger is 99, and thirst is 74. I need to study this. She's working magic and has a serious expression. In her inventory is a book that she's writing in with her quill and the infected apple that she picked up off of the ground. Apple Bloom, status infected, stage 1. Sanity 76, stress 2, health 88, hunger 61, stress 59. I don't feel so well. Irritated and saggy eyes, sad expression, and she has nothing in her inventory. Granny Smith, status infected, stage 1. Sanity is 82, stress 1, health 75, hunger 59, thirst 43. Oh dear, the itch won't stop. Irritated and saggy eyes, worried expression, and she has her little neck thing here. I don't know the name of this. It could just be like apple a apple design like scarf type of thing, but I don't know the exact name of it. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or let me know if I'm accurate and it's just a different type of scarf. Whoever knows, honestly. Coco Pummel, status is healthy. Sanity is 100, stress is 9, health is 100, hunger is 91, stress is, or not stress, but thirst is 76. Just take a rest for a moment. She has a relaxed expression. In her inventory is a thread, needle, and yarn. Sweetie Belle, status is healthy. Sanity is 100, stress is 0, health is 100, hunger 63, and thirst is 27. Oh my god, Jamie. Come on, Scootaloo, we gotta find Apple Bloom. She's working magic, has a relaxed expression, and she has nothing in her inventory. Scootaloo is infected on stage 1. Sanity is 94, stress is 0, health is 91, hunger is 78, and thirst is 62. Let's go! She has saggy eyes, working magic, although you mean working flight because of the wings. She doesn't exactly have a horn for magic, but I guess that could be just like a way to simplify it, you know. Ponies are magic. It's kind of like magical to see a flying pony or horse, like a Pegasus, for example. So that could be considered magic in a way. Her eyes are irritated and she has nothing in her inventory. Bon Bon is also infected on stage 1. Sanity is 90, stress is 2, health is 86, hunger is 47, thirst is 71. I'm so bored. She has saggy eyes and a runny nose. She has a newspaper in her inventory, which it looks like she's currently reading. So let's move on to the next video here. We have Twilight Studies, episode 4. It's 56 seconds in length. Let's overlook this, shall we? You're sick now too. Several weeks of studying and zilch. But I can't stop, not when Equestria is on the line. Okay. Derpy hooves. Oh, she don't look good. Twilight? I didn't know where else to go. Fine. You can stay. But only in the basement. Do I need to be chained? You're still infected. For now, you'll be kept down here until I find a cure. That's not exactly the nicest thing to do. Okay. Maybe now I can rest. Let me out. So clearly Derpy's not happy about being chained, and I don't think that it would have been the best thing to chain her. I thought maybe we've seen from other AUs Twilight has used magic. She could have like used magic on the door so at least Derpy could have a little bit of room to roam around. I don't exactly think chaining her was the nicest thing Twilight could have done, but I understand why she did it. That means Derpy is obviously looking very sick in this little episode here, and something bad is really going to happen to Derpy very soon here, I would assume, because if we actually just take a look at her for a second in this slide, she looks awful. Her eyes are bloodshot. Her nose has some kind of string of something. I don't know if it's blood or if that's black or even a shade of green, because if you look over here at the little lining underneath her eyes, they look like they're almost an extremely dark shade of green. So something really bad is going to happen to Derpy, and not only that, a chunk out of her ear is missing, so I'm very curious as to what's wrong. It could just be the infection inside of her literally eating parts of her body, but I also am completely unsure. Maybe another infected pony took a nibble. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and find out. Twilight had to do what she had to do, but I do think the force field would have been a lot safer, and it would have gave Derpy some more room to roam, and it would have caused less panic for Derpy as well. Because if I was extremely sick, for example, if this was like a zombie apocalypse almost, if someone kept me in a certain area and they were able to apply like a somehow, I know it's not possible, obviously, if someone were to apply like a force field type of thing with magic and I was unable to leave and I'm able to move around, you leave some food down in there, you leave some water, I feel like I'd be a lot happier and a lot more patient, and if I did turn, the force field would keep me out, and the chains would exactly be perfect for if I was infected and I was turned. But DERPY right now, as you can tell from her, she's very upset. She's not looking good. And it's just a little sad. But let's move on to the next slide here. The diary, page 4. Twilight Sparkle's status is healthy. Sanity is 76. Stress is 21. Health 89. Hunger 100. Thirst 54. Maybe I can use DERPY to find a cure. She has a burnt horn and an overuse of magic, saggy eyes, exhaustion, and injured hooves from paper cuts, and a frayed tail, if you will. In her inventory is the quill and the little book she was writing in. DERPY hooves status infected, stage 3. Sanity 47, stress 62, health 58, hunger 71, and thirst is 80. Let me out. Let me out. Twilight, I'm hungry. Like I said, you could have applied that force field and left some food down there. She would have been much more happy. But unfortunately, things had to be how they are. And I think that would have made the story go a little bit different. But I like to theorize. I like to think of things, you know. She has a missing ear chunk, saggy and irritated eyes, bumps on skin and irritation, chains on her neck, bandaged injuries, and hair loss. And she has nothing in her inventory. Princess Celestia's status is healthy. Sanity is 100, stress is 11, health is 100, hunger is 91, thirst is 67. Everything will be alright. She's working her magic, and she has her crown, her princess crown, in her inventory. Princess Luna's status is healthy, but with a question mark, so that's concerning. Sanity is 87, stress is 43, health is 79, hunger is 60, and thirst is 53. Leave me alone. I'm just tired. She has saggy and irritated eyes, and she's working magic, and there's a questionable mark on her hoof here, or her upper hoof, with bandages on it. In her inventory is like her little crown as well, or tiara, or whatever you'd like to call it, and this little thing that goes around her neck right over here, or her chest area. So let's move on to the next one. It's obviously another video. We have Test Subject, episode 5. This is 49 seconds in length. Let's take a look-see here. So we have Princess Celestia and Luna with us. I couldn't read that in time because I was focusing on the characters, trying to remember the names, even though I literally just read them, but I'm pretty sure you guys know at this point that my attention span is absolutely horrendous. So let's actually go back so I can actually read the dialogue. Twilight, you summoned us? Yes, I've called you here to converse about the... I think that said infection? Yes, about the infection. We understood your concern, but all is under control. Well, that's what I wish to talk about. I've managed to do some studying on it. Enough. Simply researching from old dusty books. I could not read that in time. Video, have a little bit of respect for me, please. From old dusty books will not help. But that's just it. I have a specimen. Show us, please. Is that DERPY hooves? This looks very similar to an AU that Wistful looked at a while ago. I believe, if I'm correct, I've seen this exact image. Is this an AU that Wistful looked at? I'm unsure. Yes, the first infected. I can't be here anymore. So there goes Luna, clearly hiding something. Here, this is a copy of my studies. Thank you again, Twilight. So, man, that's pretty crazy. DERPY looks awful here. Clearly something. There's bones coming out of her wings. Her flesh is decaying. Jesus. Now we got the diary, page 5. We got more diaries here. Corroding crystallitis. What is it? It appears to be a disease affecting the brain, flesh, muscles, and digestive system. It's spread commonly through food and water, though bites and wounds can cure too. Currently, there is no known cure. What does it do? There are 6 known stages. The virus causes hair loss, damage of the skin and muscles, and cannibalism. While the sickness infects your brain, the host is still aware of everything happening. It causes you to reject normal food, driving you mad, all while it eats you inside out. So that does completely explain the argument I had where you could have left food down in the basement with her. Clearly she craves, DERPY, being in the infected stage that she's at, she craves flesh. So that explains a lot. Why is it called corroding crystallitis? The crystals that emerge from your skin during stage 5 eat at you until eventually you corrode and die. What are the symptoms? Sickness, cannibalistic urges, irritation, extreme hunger, bumps, hair loss, and loss of sanity. How do you stay safe? Examine your food, travel in groups, avoid ponies with symptoms, and carry supplies. How long does it last? The early infection stages, 1, 2, and 3, can last for nearly 2 weeks, depending on the host's strength. The late infection stages, 4 and 5, can last up to 5 days. The final stage, 6, can last up to 2 months until the crystals finish eating you. How does it spread? Infected water will have a metallic tint and small purple specks. Infected food will have crystals inside it and purple around the edges. Infected ponies need to break skin with their bites in order to transfer the virus. Stage progressions? Stage 1, sickly feeling, saggy eyes, possible irritation. Stage 2, hair loss and aggravation. Stage 3, bumps appear on the skin and more irritation. Stage 4, larger bumps crawling beneath the skin. Stage 5, extreme hunger, crystals emerging. And stage 6 is cannibalism, rotting/corroding flesh. That is some very well-detailed information on the infection that we are observing here. It's actually really nice to see it completely laid out in one simple slide. I know there's other AUs that have done it, but I wish more would, because it would explain things. Now, obviously, I know people in the last AU that I looked at probably noticed that I didn't look at the stages, because originally I didn't think there was one until after I looked at the video there was. It was just not within the little playlist that I saw for the prior infection that I looked at. But next up, we got another video. This is Opalescence. My apology, not Opulence. Episode 6. So is this about Rarity's cat? It's about 54 seconds in length. Let's check it out. Okay. So we got Spike. Twilight said to grab some berries and... Hello? Who's there? Oh, it's just Opal. Come here, kitty. What the fuck? Leave the kitty alone, Spike. Leave the kitty alone. Aw, kitty. Yeah, what did you expect? Oh my goodness. Fluttershy, dear. Are you in there? It's an emergency. It's me, Rarity. Don't make me kick down this door. Rarity, what's going on? I'll elaborate. I could not read that in time at all, so let me go back a little bit. Come on. There we go. I'll elaborate inside, darling. Hurry, now. Oh, you poor thing. I'll help you find Opal. You will? Oh, thank you. Clearly you don't want to find Opal now, but unfortunately we are all fully aware that they are not aware of Opal's condition. The only one that's aware of it right now is Spike, and Spike paid the price for even getting close to that poor little kitty. So now we have the diary, page 6. Rarity, status is healthy. Sanity is 100, stress is 9, health is 100, hunger is 97, thirst is 74, and she's also unaware of the virus. Opal, sweetie, come back to me. She's working her magic, and she has nothing in her inventory. Fluttershy, status is healthy. Sanity is 100, stress is 3, health is 100, hunger 74, thirst is 81. Suspicious of the virus. Oh dear, it sure is dark out here. Working magic, aka her wings. Inventory, nothing. Spike, status injured. Soon to be infected, I would assume, unless dragons are incapable of being infected by this virus. But he has sure taken a nasty attack from Opal here. Sanity is 63, stress is 78, health 59, hunger 81, thirst 77, and now he is aware of the virus. He's not saying any words, clearly out of fear. He has a missing scale, wounds, bite mark, didn't break skin, and ash on his foot, and he has nothing in his inventory. Opalescence, status is infected, stage 4. Sanity is 21, stress 79, health 43, hunger 12, thirst 37. Clearly aware of the virus, she's suffering from it. She has saggy eyes, bloody mouth, singed hair, missing fur, ash, and blood on her paws down here, and she's hissing. And in her inventory is literally one of Spike's scales. Poor Spike. Now we have another video, Forest Fire, episode 7. It's about 38 seconds in length. A little bit shorter than the other videos we've come across thus far, but let's take a look. Let's see. So there's Spike. Oh no. I didn't mean for the fire to get this bad. Spike? Fluttershy, thanks Celestia, you're here. Let's get you out of this forest that's on fire. You're saying my sweet Opal attacked you? Right in the forest, she even bit me. Absurd, my Opal would never. Rarity, please. You've seen the bite mark on his arm. Spike would never use his fire unless something terrible happened. Yeah, unfortunately, Rarity, Fluttershy is absolutely right. Definitely stay away from that, kitty. I also just realized this was created in January of 2024. Didn't notice that. Now we have the diary, page 7. Rarity, status is healthy, sanity is 92, stress 19, health 100, hunger 98, thirst 75, suspicious of the virus. Is Opal going to be alright? Working magic and has nothing in her inventory. Fluttershy is healthy, sanity is 97, stress 10, health 100, hunger 72, thirst 79. Aware of the virus and frightened. I just knew something was wrong. She's working her magic and has nothing in her inventory. Spike's status is healing. Sanity 78, stress 22, health 81, hunger 80, thirst 75. Aware of the virus and frightened. Gosh, I hope Twilight's okay. He has bandages on, excuse me, I almost belched there, and has stained ash right here on his foot. And he has nothing in his inventory. Now I have the next video, Safe Haven, episode 8. This is 1:17. So it went from the shortest video we've come across thus far to the longest so far. Let's take a look at the Safe Haven here. So we got Dash flying around. I'm going to keep this on you. It's oddly quiet. Where is every pony? There's some screaming. What in Celestia was that? Some pony could be hurt. I couldn't read it. I better make sure everything's okay. Scootaloo, what's wrong with you? This place looks like a dump. Rainbow? Scootaloo? I'm so hungry. Feed me, Rainbow. You're scaring me. Cut it out. And she kicks Scootaloo. Oh my god. Ghastly infected. Nurse Redheart? Rainbow Dash, are you okay? Did you get bit? Bit? What are you talking about? No time to explain. Follow me. So there they go. Oh my god. It's not much, but it's enough to keep everyone healthy. Once they're fixed up, we send them over... Oh my god, man. Quit going so fast. We send them over to Apple Acres to a safe haven. So does this mean Applejack is safe? What about all my other friends? We only help who comes through here. My friends could be in danger. I have to find them. Rainbow Dash, no, it's dangerous out there. You could die or get infected. I have to try. I'm not just going to abandon my friends. Aw. Rainbow Dash, please. You do have to take into account that Rainbow Dash is the element of loyalty, so that would completely explain why she wants to save her friends. She's not going to let them suffer. She wants to help them. So I like how they're actually, like, making Rainbow Dash portrayed genuine here. It's actually really nice to see. So next up we have page 8 of the diary. This one's going to have Rainbow in it. Yep. Rainbow Dash status is healthy. Sanity is 88, stress 15, health 100, hunger 78, thirst 56, and aware of the virus and stressed. Scootaloo was infected. She's working her magic while also crying, and she has a wooden plank in her inventory here. Nurse Redheart status is healthy. Sanity is 85, stress 51, health 97, hunger 63, thirst 73. Sometimes I'm unsure why ponies make such stupid decisions. She has a scar, eye bags, a kunai literally on her, and bloody hooves. She is aware of the virus, and she has a kunai in her inventory. Nurse Sweetheart status is healthy. Sanity is 98, stress 23, health 100, hunger 89, thirst 62. Aware of the virus and terrified. In her inventory, she has a med kit, and she says, "Shh, it'll be okay, dear." DJ Pawn 3, status is injured. Not the DJ Pawn 3, not the best DJ in Equestria. Sanity is 64, stress 11, health 78, hunger 77, thirst 32. She has a head injury, a bloodied hoof, and she's not talking, which is, for a while ago, I thought it would have made AUs better if whenever she was featured she did talk, but it actually makes a lot more sense knowing that she doesn't really talk at all. So I'm glad that they're actually having characters fit how they are in the show in this AU. It makes the AU seem more lively, more open. It's actually really nice. In her inventory, she has her headphones, or her headset here. I believe it's just a pair of overhead headphones, and her glasses that she normally wears. It's literally one of her trademark items that she owns. Lyra Heartstrings, status is mentally unwell. Sanity is 31, stress 87, health 55, hunger 63, and thirst is 76. She's dead. I killed her. Oh. She must have killed Bonbon. That's not good. Bloodied hooves and a missing horn, a horn injury, if you will, and eye bags. She's aware of the virus and traumatized and has nothing in her inventory. Scootaloo, status infected, stage 4. Sanity is 29, stress 56, health 43, hunger 21, thirst 37. Rainbow, feed me. She has irritated eyes, hair loss, bumps, a bloody mouth, self-inflicted wounds. Oh my god, that actually is disgusting. I just noticed that underneath her wing. Dear God. Dirty Hooves is aware of the virus and still conscious and has nothing in her inventory. I actually feel really bad for her. That's really sad. Now we have Pinky Sense, episode 9. So I'm guessing this is where Pinky becomes aware of the infection going on. Let's take a look. It's 53 seconds in length. Here we go. So there's Dash. Applejack, you down there? This is bad. Uh-oh. Applejack? Goodness, Rainbow, you scared me. My bad, I just had to come and find you. Is everything okay? Is every pony okay? Geez, I'm sorry for asking. Nah, you're fine, Sugar Cube. I just miss her. Is she dead? She is dead. They killed Apple Bloom. She has a crystal going out of her cutie mark. Will Apple Bloom be okay? She's surely staying strong. Oh, she's not dead? Who's she saying she misses? Wait. Oh, she's wearing Granny Smith's thing. Granny Smith is dead, but Apple Bloom's trying to stay strong. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's sad, Sugar Cube. That's really sad. That's heartbreaking almost. So there's Pinky. Twy, it's me, Pinky. Are you in there? It's urgent. I think something's... Did that door just open? My Pinky sense is going nuts. And there goes Pinky going inside. This is where Pinky is going to learn the harsh truth. Now we have the diary, page 9. Rainbow Dash status is healthy. Sanity is 90. Stress 11. Health 100. Hunger 77. Thirst 55. And is aware of the virus. We can stop by Rarity's shop next. Working her magic, aka her wings, she has the same wooden plank that she's always had. Applejack's status is healthy. Sanity is 73, stress is 66, health 94, hunger 59, thirst 71. Sounds like a plan. She has a hat, Granny Smith scarf, so that is a scarf. Okay, I was right. She has tear stains, and dirty hooves, and she now has her scarf in her inventory. Although I swear she had something else, but I'm not seeing it in her inventory. I can't recall right now. Apple Bloom status infected, stage 5. Sanity 73, stress 66, health 94, hunger 59, thirst 71. I miss everyone. She has crystals emerging, a bow, hair loss, and dirt stains. Aware of the virus, but not hungry. She has nothing in her inventory. Pinkie Pie's status is healthy. Sanity is 89, stress 6, health 100, hunger 99, Thirst 67. She has pinky senses though. Twilight, you in here? Pinky sense and tail. She has balloons and a cupcake in her inventory. So now we have Monster, episode 10. This is 45 seconds in length, so let's play and see who's the monster here. Uh-oh. Holy cow! Pinky? What are you doing here? Better question, what the hey is going on? Oh my fucking god, DERPY! She's not okay anymore. Hurts. Pinky, I need you to go find Spike. If you think I'm gonna leave you here with that, you're totally crazy. Okay. Looks normal to me. Think we should head in? Yeah, just to be sure. I don't see any pony. Suppose they might have left the Fluttershy's. Maybe. Uh-oh. Who did they come across next? That's worrisome. So we have the diary, page 10. This is a bit of a longer AU. We got a little bit to go, I believe. It just auto-skipped on me. Thank you. You better stop that, TikTok. I literally have it off and it still auto-skips. Look at this. Auto-scroll. Off. TikTok, fix your shit. Applejack's status is healthy. Sanity is 70. Stress is 69. Health is 94. Hunger is 58. Thirst is 71. What in Celestia is that? She has puffy eyes, a hat, and scarf. Aware of the virus is in danger. And she has the same things in her inventory. Rainbow Dash status is healthy. Sanity is 89. Stress is 16. Health is 100. Hunger is 77. Thirst is 54. Aware of the virus and in danger. Ew! She's working her magic and has the same thing in her inventory. Pinkie Pie status is healthy. Sanity is 87. Stress is 10. Health is 100. Hunger is 98. Thirst is 66. Aware of the virus and fighting. Don't worry, Twilight. I've got your back. Her pinky senses are going off and she has the same things in her inventory. Twilight Sparkle's status is injured. Sanity is 77. Stress is 31. Health is 78. Hunger is 63. Thirst is 89. She's aware of the virus and fighting. We need to find a way to subside the aggression. Working magic, trim and fraying, scar, wound, and bandages. In her inventory, she only has a syringe. Derpy hooves, statted, mutated, stage 6. Sanity is 13, stress is 59, health is 26, hunger is 9, and thirst is 34. Infected by the virus and mutated. She can't exactly talk. Extra limb plus magic burn, wounds, crystal plus hair loss, stretched limbs, and exposed bone. And nothing in her inventory. Now we have Wrath of Ponies, episode 11. Now there is a trigger warning here for gore and blood, so definitely be aware of that. It's 39 seconds in length. Let's see what we've been missing out on this little video here. Yeah, that'll do it. That's definitely something to give a proper trigger warning over. Pinky with an axe in her mouth, decapitating Derpy. Stupid monster messing with my friends. Jeez, Pinky, you didn't have to. Forget it. The important thing is that we're safe. What about your hoof? It'll be fine, just a scratch. Oh, it's opalescence. And there goes Rarity, saving them. Rarity. Oh, darlings, I'm terribly sorry. Opal hasn't been herself. It's not your fault, Rarity. Yeah, something weird is happening. Goodness, you both look terrible. Come on, I'll get you fixed up. So Opal nearly got Applejack and Rainbow, just like Opal got Spike. Now we have the diary, part 11. There's a lot to do in this AU here. Pinkie Pie's status is healthy. Something still feels off. Sanity is 88. Stress 13. Health 100. Hunger 98. Thirst 65. Aware of the virus. Pinky sense and blood stains. Same thing in her inventory, but the cupcake is partially eaten. Twilight Sparkle's status is injured. Our main focus is making sure everyone's alright. Sanity is 76, stress 22, health 78, hunger 64, thirst 89. She's working her magic, has a wound on her upper hoof, shortened tail and bandages. Same thing in her inventory. Rainbow Dash status is healthy. I'll scout ahead. Sanity is 90, stress is 11, health is 100, hunger 74, thirst is 54. Working magic. And the same thing in her inventory. Rarity status is healthy. I hope Fluttershy and Spike are okay. Sanity is 91, stress is 24, health is 100, hunger is at 96, thirst is 74. She's working her magic and has nothing in her inventory. Applejack status is healthy. I can't stop thinking about Apple Bloom. Sanity is 70, stress is 12, health is 94, hunger is 57, thirst is 73. She has muddy hooves, a hat, and Granny Smith's scarf. Same things in her inventory. Derpy Hooves is dead. No more really any information added except for health being 0 and murdered by Pinkie Pie. Opal's status is infected, stage 4. Her eyes literally missing. Sanity 17, stress is 82, health is 26, hunger 7, thirst is 39. Bloody claws plus missing toe, blood stains plus missing eye, bald patches, and missing leg. So Opal looks awful in this. What is this word here? Harbinger? I think that's what that says. It's 1 minute and 25 seconds in length. Let's look into it. Our next course of action should be to check with Nurse Redheart at the hospital. They could have valuable information. Then we'll head to Fluttershy's cottage, and I'll work on writing a letter to Princess Celestia. Sounds like a plan, Twily. So there they go. It's eerily silent. Be on guard, Pinkie. You got it, Twily. Looks empty. Girls! And Pinkie screams. Pinkie, calm down. It's just Nurse Redheart. Sorry. I'm glad you two made it here okay. Let's get you patched up. Thank you again, Nurse Redheart. Glad I could help. Say, you haven't seen any Ponyelle stroll through in here? Matter of fact, Rainbow Dash came through here a couple days ago. She was heading towards Apple Acres. There's a safe haven there. That means our friends are okay. Indeed, Twilight, can I speak to you in private? Twilight, what were you thinking coming here? That wound on your hind leg is a bite mark. You're infected. No, Nurse Redheart, my magic is suppressing it. You could get us all killed. No magic is strong enough to stop this illness. I think you should leave. Just throwing out Twilight. Okay. Obviously, she could be infected, but that was the last thing uploaded. Now, I do not know if this AU is getting worked on anymore, because it was last worked on December 7th, 2024. So it could be worked on in the future. It could just be on hiatus right now, or it could just be completely done. But it also says to be continued, so maybe they're giving it time for the first part of the series to actually build up, and then they're going to create a season 2. Let's hope that's the case, because this is a very nice AU. I gotta be completely honest when it comes to this AU. I like that it let the characters stick to their actual traits. It's not like showcasing characters in different dimensions, acting or behaving differently. It's showcasing the characters literally attempting to be themselves, and they're succeeding. Rainbow Dash is the element of loyalty. She's going to save her friends. I didn't see any lies from Applejack spread in this, although I don't think Applejack's part in this AU was massive. Twilight being the element of magic, suppressing the infection with her magic. I mean, Twilight's doing Twilight things. Pinkie using her Pinkie senses and wanting to help her friends. Although I'm not seeing much laughter from Pinkie, but in a situation like this, laughter isn't something that's exactly easy to create in situations like this. You got Rarity, who's basically her old self. She cares about Opal a lot, but unfortunately she learned the harsh truth about Opal, and Opal is no longer Opal. Opal is a infected mold of what she used to be. And every pony else even sticks to their own thing. Derpy just seems like she's kind of oblivious to things. She's still like the Derpy that she always is, although it's a little sad seeing what happened to Derpy. DJ Pon 3 not talking, that was nice. I would have liked to see Octavia in the first series, but I don't think Octavia is involved in this AU yet, or it could be a vague thing basically mentioning that she could be dead, because if you see Octavia, or not Octavia, but DJ Pon 3, if I'm correct, Octavia and DJ Pon 3 are roommates, meaning Octavia could either be one in another place completely safe, or she could be dead, but it's completely unknown. But if she was dead, that could also possibly explain that DJ Pawn 3 killed her, and that could explain the injuries DJ Pawn 3 had. This is a very good AU. I really do like this. Corroding Crystallitis. It's a pretty solid one. It's up there. It's one of the better ones I've looked at recently. Although I still do think the one that I looked at 2 days ago was absolutely fantastic. There was absolutely nothing wrong with that AU. It was damn near perfection. But this AU is very good too. It's very solid and well done. And the videos aren't even difficult to like get a grasp on. They're very simple, straightforward. It's very well made. The slides are pretty like common, you know. Like when you look at AUs, the slides that explain the information when it comes to the characters and the infection, it's pretty point blank, period. Like very straightforward. It's like the simplified version of like the documentation type of slide that you expect from a lot of the older AUs, and it still works out fairly well. So this is a pretty good AU, and if you want to check it out for yourself, it'll be linked in the description down below, so definitely go give it a watch, or come check out these slides and watch it here on TikTok. It's very well done. But if you guys liked this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. Dislike if you didn't. It is completely okay either way. I really do not mind either way. It is your choice at the end of the day. But if you guys really like the content on this channel, whether you're subscribed or planning to subscribe, definitely hit the bell notification button, because that'll benefit both of us in the future. On your guys' behalf, you both are you people, out of all people, the people that support me and are here for the channel. You guys get amazing content that I either upload daily or from time to time, and in return, you guys help me keep this channel going. You keep the channel going strong. I think it's an even trade, and it's a nice thing to have, so definitely consider that, but don't feel forced to do so. At the end of the day, it's your guys' choice. But that's all I really got to say. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.